I never thought a dumb promise I made when I was 16 would come back to haunt me in the most humiliating way possible. Back then, my best friend Ethan and I were joking around at a football game, and out of nowhere he said, "If we're both still single at 30, we'll just marry each other." I laughed and agreed because, well, we were kids. It wasn't romantic, just one of those stupid things teenagers say when they think 30 is ancient. Fast forward 14 years. I'm 30 now, with a stable job, my own apartment in Portland, and a boyfriend I've been dating for almost 2 years. Ethan, on the other hand, kind of drifted through life. We hadn't been close since high school, but he'd pop up every now and then with random texts. So imagine my shock when at my cousin's engagement dinner. Yes, her engagement dinner. Ethan suddenly stood up, clinked his glass, and called for everyone's attention. My stomach dropped before he even opened his mouth. "Everyone," he said, grinning like he'd just won the lottery. "Back when we were 16, OP and I made a pact. We said if we were still single at 30, we'd marry each other. Well, she's 30 now. So, here I am, making good on my promise." He literally pulled out a ring box. My entire family gasped. People started whispering. My boyfriend looked like he'd been punched in the gut. And Ethan? He looked smug, like this was some grand romantic gesture. I froze. I didn't even know how to process it. My mom muttered, "Oh my god," and my aunt actually squealed like it was a Hallmark movie. Meanwhile, I was dying inside. I managed to stammer, "Ethan, this isn't funny. I have a boyfriend." He smirked. "Come on, OP. That's not serious. We had a deal. You can't just back out now." That was when I snapped. I stood up so fast my chair screeched against the floor. "A deal? Ethan, we were 16. Do you even remember the exact words you said?" "Because I do. You said, if we're both single at 30, I guess we'll have to marry each other." You laughed about it. It was a joke. The room went dead silent. Ethan's smirk faltered. I kept going. "You think you can just hijack my cousin's engagement dinner, humiliate me, and dismiss my actual relationship because of some half-joking line from high school? No, I'm not your backup plan. I'm not a safety net. And if you think this is romantic, it's pathetic." Someone actually gasped out loud. My boyfriend squeezed my hand under the table. Ethan's face turned red. He shoved the ring box back into his pocket and stormed out without another word. The rest of the dinner was awkward as hell, but honestly, I felt lighter. For once, I didn't shrink or laugh something off just to avoid drama. I set the record straight. And now, whenever I think about that night, I don't cringe anymore. I feel proud, because I proved, to Ethan, to my family, and maybe most importantly, to myself, that I don't owe anyone my life just because of some teenage joke.